Hi, my name is Divitex and this is Rise of Three Kingdoms mod for Medieval 2 Kingdoms. It's a mod based on 100-year-long civil war in China during 2nd to 3rd century. And as you can see, there are lots of factions to choose from, and they all are pretty good. Some are bigger, some are smaller, but if you play your cards right, you will be able to make it out and conquer all of China. And I'm going to play as Ying Zhou, and let's dig in. I will take a short campaign with 30 region capture, and as you can see, we have important officials and commanders that we have to keep. Let's hope, and they should survive if possible, so let's go and dig in. And as you can see, there are citates from Sun Tzu's Art of War and other Chinese masterpieces of literature. And we have a pop-up: assassins or not. Assassins have been an integral part of Total War since its inception. However, how they are used can lead to AI issues and player frustration and flow of the game. They can ruin the feel and flow of the game. So, with that in mind, very well, with that in mind, we will choose not to use them, because I myself don't like assassins, but still we will have lots of other agents: spies, diplomats, merchants, and agitators. Well, agitators are the same monks or imams. Well, no assassins. And there is a supply system as well, as you can see, and right now we are full on supplies with all our generals. And let's go and order our troops around so that we can conquer more and more, so that we don't get chewed up within first 50 turns. Let's siege up and move our best units for attack. Yes, I have played this as a Ying Zhou, and I have conquered lots of territories, but not for long, only like 20 turns, and that's why I'm using my knowledge to my advantage. So we're moving even more troops up there, and let's move our troops even further so that we can have a lot of infantry and troops in total. Let's siege more cities, see what cities have. Let's move our cavalry up, move out more troops for our generals. And if you noticed, we have lots of generals, and each of them has his own traits and his own strengths. As you can see, strength represents the general's physical might and prowess in combat, and there is an icon as well, which is for law, and leadership, which gives us bonuses, and attack as well. These all give bonuses for us. Well, as you can see, there are lots of bonuses, and each is for himself. Well, let's continue on, and let's move our troops even further. Let's siege up even more cities, hire some troops. Those are low level troops, and we are not going to interfere with them too much. Let's build, oh, we can build a tower, very well. Let's hire more units. Yes, let's hire even more units. Build roads so that we can have an income and faster movement. Very well, we will need these buildings down here, roads here, and port here. Yes, we have put all buildings down here, and if you have noticed, there is each city has its own history, and as you can see, there is a small description which says what happened to it when it was established and who died there and who took it. So let's end this turn, and no, not yet. Send our merchant down there so that we can start trading for more income. Let's move him down there. Our diplomat will go and negotiate with our ally so that we can see what he can see. Well, not what he can see, but what part of map we will be able to take later on. Very well. Turn is going on. Well, the biggest nuisance here is rebels, in my opinion, because they are pretty bad and they can ruin your game. Oh, we have another pop-up with custom mission objectives. During the course of the game, you may receive custom missions via event messages. These can involve missions that will stretch over considerable time and may have several objectives. We cannot expect that the player keeps track of all these objectives and have therefore used the show me script to create a means to recall those objectives. Very well, everyone can see this and read it. Read it yourself. Okay, I think you read quick enough. Well, and as you can see, before we had full supplies, but now we are supplied. The army has adequate supplies and supply abundance. Faction retainer, morale +1, movement points -20 due to the large number of wagons, money, changers, wars and other baggage. Well, as you can see, there are lots of trades for them to gain or lose. Well, you see, Administrator Jiangxia gained a new trade. Very well, let's move troops up, because we don't need them down here. Very well, we have finished some buildings. Now we need order. This gives us public order bonus due to law +5%. And yes, we will build that. Mai Cheng, Fan Cheng, and in Gaiyang as well. Lower the taxes so that population goes up and we can get more soldiers and faster building. Well, let's siege. Add troops to our general, and let's siege this as well. Oh no, we can attack, and let's go in and conquer this city so that we will be able to see what kind of units we have and how they act in battle. And there is a possibility that your general can be injured and he will lose traits and points. So you should be watchful what you do with your general and how he fares. So as you can see, this time we have mounted general troops. Some general troops are on foot. Oh yes, these are turban bandits, and they will be a cannon fodder as well as peasant volunteers. So we will use them to take city mostly. Our spearmen will go there, bandits here, and our archers will move up. Roll general behind, and let's start battle. Move in, men, and let's move in even our archer troops. So enemy general is retreating, as you can see, and they are archer type. Very well, it will give us no problem. We will decimate them anyway. So let's speed up. And our troops are beginning to shoot, to fire arrows. Oh, first arrows are already falling down. Did we get any? Yes, we did kill some troops already, and they spread out. It's unusual for units, because in original Medieval 2 only archers dispersed or got in loose formation. You can hear arrows hissing as they make their way down. That's a pretty damaging morale sound, I would say. I'd be terrified to hear that sound when someone was firing at me. So it looks pretty badass, and sounds as well. Very well, let our archers keep firing. Yes, we are in place. So start damaging them, men, and don't tell me that you have reached them. I know it already. As you can see, battering ram is doing its job. It has smashed a hole in gates. As you can see, gates are not as sturdy as in original Medieval 2. They can be easily broken down with battering ram. So now we are going to move in our troops. Let's wait a little bit until enemy troops gather up so that we can send in our troops faster. Very well, let's move in our troops. Let's move up our archers so they can still continue firing. Yes, we have captured the enemy's walls, but those are only gates, man. You still have to kill enemy general and enemy volunteers. So, okay, where are our bandits? Move in. Do not stop. Move in, move in. Do not stop. Well, enemy general is starting to fire as well. Move in. Do not stop. Very well, our general has reached his destination. Let's move further down the road. Let's speed up this game. Very well. Our general will soon charge enemy. And our general is charging. And we didn't kill even one unit. How come? Very well, let's retreat again. And let's continue. Well, let's send in our archers. Well, let's get them running. Our general is charging. Oh crap, we are under fire. Man, charging. And faster than other times. Move it, man. Yes, this time we killed at least one enemy troop. 2 already. 3, 4, 5. Yes, we are killing them. Enemy troops are holding, as you can see. Our general is killing enemy general. So let's speed up. Let's retreat a little bit. And let's charge back in before they start firing. Yes, very well. They didn't manage to get their volley off. Well, our troops are charging in still. And our general is still continuing to fight rebel general. Let's speed up. And enemy is firing again. Enemies are broken units, and our troops are coming behind them. They look pretty cool. Yes, pretty nice volley from our troops. Oh, we lost one unit. Well, let's hope it doesn't hinder us anymore. Let's move in our troops even faster. Charge, man, and kill them all. Oh crap, we lost 4 troops already. Yes, and as you can see, enemy general is dead and we have taken city. Where are enemy soldiers? Down here? Okay, we did kill him at last. That was the last enemy soldier. And here we are. We lost 176 troops versus their 453. And no one got a promotion, so that's it. We have taken the city. Yes. And let them have it. Let's massacre them for resisting our invasion. Let them have it. As you can see, there are trades for our generals to gain, and our general just now gained authority +1 and feat mastery attack +3, as well as our retainer got bonus wealth from sizing a city +3%. Very well, resistance is futile. Back view. The few people of this place that remain have no misunderstandings about who their master is now, or their lot in life. Once your troops were ordered to butcher the local inhabitants, those that survived swiftly realized that they are ultimately expendable, and that defying their new governor will likely just lead to a grisly demise. Yes, it did lead to that, man. Well, unfortunately, due to that, we are suffering some traits. So, penalties. Penalty to wealth gained when seizing a city -50%, tax income -10%. Well, if you take one city, it's no big deal, but if you take a lot of cities like that, as you can see, I'm taking right now 1, 2, 3, 4 cities right now, so it will be quite a blow to our economy, but we will recover it pretty fast, so no problems there. We did manage construction, yes, we have recruited new units, and with this we will end this episode. See you later all.